and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people, and they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
They'll keep it on the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
It's caught downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Maybe a crease. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. On 1st down, Nate Frazier. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw at Stockton. Got it. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? They'll send out the kicker here. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, 1st drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
So the Condors offense gets to come out for its 1st possession of the game. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay. And they try to make you see ghosts. I think
could be an alley. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers.
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Quarterback will keep it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Rides to the back. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And it'll be the Condors back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here comes the option. The option, he'll keep it. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Might have a chance. He's got 42 yards on the ground already. What a way to get this season started. The Condors with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. On the option, quarterback keep. He'll toss it. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. They'll go to the ground. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on third and long, and they got nothing to show for it. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Setting up the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Dogs have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Delay to the back. It's Frazier. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Keep it on the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. The play action fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oh, it's just such a missed opportunity for this offense. It's 3rd and 1, and you're trying to trick the defense by taking a shot. Defense dials in the blitz, but you just like to think that your offensive line, running backs, and tight ends can get that picked up to give your QB a shot to chuck it deep.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Handoff from the gun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to the run. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. That gives him 54 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it on the counter. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Got a little grass. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. We now move inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground game on the left. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second.
Looking for the end zone. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. Tries to get it himself. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're trying to slam it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeps it on 1st down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll keep it again on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Keeps it himself. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Condors will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Well, if you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.